Academic physics often feels like an impenetrable wall of math. To most people, it's a subject defined by textbooks and panic. 8 specific ideas explain every physical interaction you encounter. The first rule involves forces. In the physical world, every push and pull produces a predictable result. We rely on this predictability for survival. This reliable math allows a car's seatbelt to lock and secure you during a collision. At the human scale, reality functions as a system of dependable physical interactions we navigate daily. Gravity serves as a universal equalizer, pulling all matter toward Earth at the same rate. Our daily observations of falling objects are skewed by air resistance. Lighter objects are caught by the atmosphere, creating the illusion that weight determines falling speed. Inside a pure vacuum, the rules become absolute. This velocity chart shows a feather and a rock falling in sync, their velocity vectors and speed counters remaining identical until they hit the ground. While forces and gravity govern the objects we can touch, the systems powering modern life exist beneath the surface. Energy operates on an absolute law. It never disappears, it only changes form. A smartphone illustrates this conversion. Its battery sends stored chemical energy into the light of the screen, the vibration of the speakers, and the heat in your hand. Heat follows the strict directional flow of thermodynamics. Thermal energy moves from a hot source to a colder environment. This explains why a forgotten cup of coffee cools down, its energy bleeding into the air. For that mug to spontaneously reheat would violate the laws governing the universe. These inevitable closed mathematical loops dictate the behavior of every device and environment around us. Electricity is the movement of electrons through wires to carry energy across the power grid. The electrons moving through your phone provide power without being consumed. As shown in this circuit diagram, the total particle count remains constant, even as energy is extracted. We rely on a spectrum of invisible waves for Wi-Fi, radio, microwaves, and visible light. Despite their different applications, this horizontal sine wave spectrum shows that these phenomena are built from the same physical material. They are distinguished by the speed of their vibration. Wide pulses transmit radio data, while tight, hyper-rapid vibrations produce visible light. The final scale of reality begins with atoms. Every scent and texture you experience results from how these building blocks rearrange themselves into specific architectures. At the deepest level, we encounter quantum mechanics. At this scale, particles disregard the macro rules of the human world, moving through solid barriers and existing in multiple states simultaneously. This subatomic behavior serves a practical purpose. The way particles act at this level allows the microchip in your phone to process data. These 8 stackable ideas encompass the mechanics of the entire universe. When viewed through these core principles, the world around us becomes a highly predictable system of physical rules. Scholar Tree applies this focus to every subject, exposing the real idea underneath the complexity. Subscribe and see you in the next one.